Well, the United Nations now says that the number of people fleeing Russia's assault in Ukraine has surpassed 3.5 million. For more on this, we want to take you to the western city of Lviv, where Imtiaz Tyab is standing by and following the latest developments. Imtiaz, good morning.
Anne-Marie, good morning. I hope you can hear me over the sound of this air raid siren, which just started blaring a few moments ago. Now, you may be wondering why we're not moving out of the way. We've been instructed that this, frankly, is the safest place to be. We're just at the Lviv train station, where, as you can see, there's a lot of displaced people who are here right now. There are no bunkers nearby. So, again, we've been instructed that this is the safest place to be right now. But elsewhere in the country, the situation extraordinarily different. Lviv, of course, far safer than elsewhere. Mariupol especially. Mariupol has seen some of the most devastating violence since this conflict began. In fact, Volodymyr Zelensky, the president of this country, saying Russia is essentially trying to reduce it to ash. But he insists that the city will survive. Now, we managed to meet up with a family who fled the violence in Mariupol, and they've described the situation there as hell on earth.
This carnage is what's left of the strategic southern port city of Mariupol, where Vladimir Putin's war on Ukraine is at its most destructive and devastating, triggering a mass exodus. Some of these cars have signs reading "children" taped to their windows as they escape with little more than their lives. Like the Vodozanska family, still bloodied and bruised, they fled their home in Mariupol to the safety of this church in the western city of Lviv. Once a typical middle-class family, it took Roman, Svetlana, and their children 5 days of traveling by road to escape Russia's relentless bombing of the city they called home, but now described as hell on earth. Hell is when you don't know if you'll be able to take your next breath, if you'll have anything to feed your children with because they're hungry, she says. Hell is when you know that if your child gets sick, he will die. That is hell. That is hell here in the 21st century. Nearly 90% of all buildings and homes here have been damaged or destroyed in Mariupol, according to Ukrainian government officials. Video apparently showing tanks firing in the streets and armed soldiers patrolling what's left of neighborhoods. In the rush to flee, Svetlana injured her head in a car accident while avoiding Russian strikes, which have now completely destroyed their family home.
What did you tell your children?
The truth the way it is, she says. They will be told the Russians wanted to kill us, but we persevered because we are strong.
Where do you get your strength from?
We are Ukrainians, she says. It's in our blood.
Svetlana and her family very clearly defiant and determined, and they tell us that they hope the next step in their journey will take them to the U.S. and to safety. But they want the world to know this, Anne-Marie. They want the world to know that they will go back to Mariupol and they will rebuild their home. Anne-Marie.
You know, part of this offensive is not just about bombing buildings. It's also about breaking the spirit of Ukrainians. But then, you know, I hear the sirens go off behind you, and no one even flinches. The family in your story, they are determined to return and rebuild. But this is hard. Do Ukrainians still have the stamina, though, to keep up the fight?
We're not even a month into this battle, and Ukrainians have shown us just such extraordinary resolve. And, you know, Anne-Marie, let me just sort of step out of the frame and show you what we're seeing here. We're at the central train station, which really has been a hub for Ukrainians since the beginning of this conflict. Early on, the people who are coming here were fleeing violence or the fear of violence. The people you see here now, many of them have experienced violence, have experienced terrible violence. And yet, there's this army of volunteers here who are providing them with whatever they need, whether it's food, whether it's clothing, whether it's medical care, and perhaps most importantly, helping them work out what their next steps are. If they're going to go onwards to Poland, if they're going to go onwards somewhere else, there's all this help here, and I think that really is part of the resolve. What we've seen here in Ukraine since the start of this conflict is this country really coming together to show their strength, that they are not going to be broken. And I want to touch on a very important point here, Anne-Marie. We have to remember what the pretext of this war is, what Vladimir Putin's pretext of this war is. He insisted before this invasion that Ukraine wasn't a real place, that these weren't a real people. And they're showing you right now that this is a real place and they are a real people. Anne-Marie.
So true, Imtiaz. Thank you very much.